Hi, my name is Jean and I graduated from CYS teacher training last year, August 2020, and I've prepared a short class for you focusing on hips, followed by a 10-minute yoga nidra for you to relax. So let's just get started. So come to the top of your mat, feet together, not so close to the top of your mat that you don't have space to get your hands down. So breathing in and out through the nose and bringing your attention towards your bandhas. Try and keep them engaged as much as you can throughout this short practice. So inhale, take your hands all the way up to ceiling, look to your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, tipping from the hips, hands to the floor, just in front of your feet. And really push your hands into the mat. So if that means you need to bend your knees, that's fine. Inhale, straighten your arms, look up, chest forward. Exhale, step back with one foot, then the other into high plank. You can keep your knees on or off here, lowering down, elbows in towards your ribcage. Inhale, up dog, chest up and through. Exhale, down dog. Again, you can put the knees down, tuck the toes, and come into your first down dog. So let's walk the dog just to release the hips here. So that just means you bend one knee and push the opposite heel into the mat. And just do that for a few breaths. Breathing in and out through the nose. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So bend your knees, look towards your hands, then step one foot, then the other as close as you can. Exhale, fold forward, chest to thighs. Inhale, hands all the way up to ceiling, look to your thumbs. Exhale, Samasthiti, hands by your sides. Another Surya Namaskara. Inhale, hands to the ceiling, look to your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor. Inhale, straighten your arms, look up. Exhale, step back one foot, then the other into high plank. Again, knees on or off, lowering down, keeping the elbows in towards your rib cage. Inhale, up dog, chest up and through. Exhale, down dog. Stay and breathe, 5 breaths. So really push your hands into the mat, the palms of your hands into the mat, and spread your fingers wide. Eye gaze towards your feet with your tummy down. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So bend your knees, look towards your hands, step one foot, then the other as close as you can. Exhale, fold forward, chest to thighs. Inhale, hands all the way up to ceiling, look to your thumbs. Exhale, Samasthiti. One last one. Inhale, hands to the ceiling, look to your thumbs. Exhale, folding forward, tip from the hips, hands to the floor. Inhale, straighten your arms and look up. Exhale, step or jump back into high plank, lowering down, elbows in. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Stay and breathe, 5 breaths. So roll your shoulders away from your ears. Breathing in and out through the nose. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So bend your knees, look towards your hands, step one foot, then the other as close as you can. Exhale, folding forward, chest towards the thighs. Inhale, hands all the way up to the ceiling, look to your thumbs. Exhale, hands by your side, Samasthiti. So let's do a Surya Namaskara B. So bend your knees, squeeze the thighs together, tuck your tailbone under, and then take your hands to the ceiling. If your shoulders are tight, keep your hands apart. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor. Inhale, straighten your arms, look up. Exhale, step or jump back into your high plank. Again, knees can be on or off. Lowering down, elbows in towards the ribcage. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. So inhale, step the right foot between your hands. Give it a hand if you need. Back foot to the floor, hands to the ceiling. Exhale, hands back either side of that foot. Step back into your high plank. lowering down, elbows in, inhale up dog, exhale, down dog. Inhale, stepping the left foot between your hands. Give it a hand if you need, if it won't go, just help it through. Back foot to the floor, hands to the ceiling. Exhale, hands back either side of back foot, stepping back into your high plank, lower down, elbows in. Inhale, up dog, exhale, down dog, stay and breathe, 5 breaths. So what about the bandas? Can you bring your awareness to your tummy button? Can you pull it back towards your spine? And breathing in and out through the nose, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So bend your knees, look towards your hands, then step, walk or jump as close as you can. Exhale, fold forward, chest to thighs. Inhale, sit back in that little chair, bend the knees, hands to the ceiling, tuck the tailbone under. Exhale, Samasiddhi. Well done. So Utthita Trikonasana, so stepping back with that right foot, I'll show you from the side. Adjust your foot to the back of your mat, arms wide. Then reaching over, tipping from the hip, taking the hand to the shin, the top of the foot, or if you can, get a hold of that big toe. Other hand up towards the ceiling, eye gaze towards that hand if you can. If it makes you dizzy, just keep looking down. Again, if taking the hands up is too much, just wrap the arm around your back. If you've got the toe, pull away from the toe. 5 breaths here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So inhale, rising all the way up. So just that right foot in, left foot out, and you're going down the other side. Try and keep your head tracking over the foot. Don't let your head go forward or bum back. And again, if that means you just get to your shin, that's fine. Wherever you get to, if you get the toe, pull away from the toe. Other hand up towards the ceiling. Eye gaze to that top hand if you can. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So inhale, rising all the way up, and exhale, step back to the top of your mat. So Utthita Trikonasana, so stepping back with that right foot again. Again, I'll show you from the side. Take your stance wider this time. Nice deep knee bend in that right leg. And your back leg's really strong and straight, and the edge of your foot pressing into the mat. Want a nice deep 90-degree knee bend here. And then just take that right arm, and gently rest it on the thigh, other hand up and over, eye gaze to that top hand if you can. So you want a nice straight line from your fingertips all the way down to your toes. And your hips nice and level. 5 breaths, eye gaze to the top hand if you can. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So from there, take your hand to the inside of your foot and wrap your other arm round, your left arm round the back of your waist, and then see if you can reach behind, get hold of the fingers and pull away and open the chest. If that's not possible, just keep with the hand on the floor and wrap the arm. 5 breaths. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So inhale, rising all the way up, and adjust that right foot in, left foot out, and again we're going down the other side. So deep knee bend in that left leg, right leg strong and straight, edge of the foot really pressing into the mat, and just gently rest that left arm on the thigh, other hand up and over, eye gaze towards that top hand if you can. 5 breaths. 2, hips nice and level. 3, 4, and 5. So from there, just taking the hand to the inside of the foot, and then wrapping the right arm around the back of your waist, and then pop that arm under so you can bind from behind, pulling that shoulder back, eye gaze towards the ceiling if you can. 2, 3, if it's too much, just keep that hand down. 4 and 5. So inhale, rising all the way up. And exhale, step back to the top of your mat. So, adding on, inhale, hands to the ceiling, look to your thumbs. Exhale, folding forward, hands to the floor. Inhale, straighten arms and legs, look up. Exhale, step back into your high plank. Again, knees on and off, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. So stay in your down dog for a moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise that right foot all the way up to the ceiling. And don't let your chest, keep your chest square to the mat. And then bring that leg in towards your chest. And then pop it to the outside of that right foot. Just put your back knee down. And then adjust that right foot out in a 45-degree angle. So this might be enough for your hip stretch here, as long as you can feel it all the way round the outside of that hip, that spine. If you want a little more, you can bring your elbows down. You can stay here. Again, everybody's different. Wherever you feel the stretch, you may want to tuck the toes and straighten that back leg. Take it a wee bit further. And again, if you want even more, you can put the left hand down and just turn to face the chest towards the bent knee, other hand up towards the ceiling. 5 breaths. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And bring it down. So wherever you are, coming back up onto the hands, release that foot, take it back into a high plank, lowering down, elbows in, knees on or off. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. So we're going to do it on the other side now. So lifting that left foot up, point the toe, foot all the way up to the ceiling, keeping your chest square. And inhale, bring that leg in towards your chest, and then pop the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Back knee down, just release the foot, and again this might be enough for your hip stretch. So then take the foot out in a little angle, 45 degrees. Again, it might be enough. Or you can come down onto the elbows, just deepen that stretch, wherever you feel it. 5 breaths. If you want to add on, tuck the back toe, lift the knee off. And again, if you want even more, put the right hand down, left hand towards the ceiling, chest towards that bent knee. Eye gaze towards the top hand if you can. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And coming back up onto the hands, just take that foot behind into your high plank, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. So walk your dog for a moment. Just bending one knee, pressing the opposite heel into the mat. Just release those hips off. Just for a few breaths. 3, 4, and 5. So bend your knees, look towards your hands, step, walk or jump as close as you can. Exhale, fold forward, chest to thighs. Inhale, hands all the way up to ceiling, look to your thumbs. Exhale, Samasthiti. So how's your balance? So balance varies from day to day, even side to side. So we're going to take this in stages. You do what's best for you. So really press down into that left foot, take the left hand and raise, and then just simply hold on to that right knee. Fix your eye gaze on something that's not moving on the floor. And that might be enough, and you can stay there. Breathe, breathing helps. You want to go for the toe, reach for the toe, straighten out the leg, pull the shoulder back. 5 breaths. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So taking that leg out to the side, again, whether your knee is bent or you've got hold of the toe, If you want to challenge your balance, look in the opposite direction. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So bring the leg back to centre. Place both hands on the waist, straighten out that foot, point the toe, straighten out the leg, point the toe. 2, 3, 4, and 5, and release. So let's try on the opposite side, the other side. So weight into that right foot. Again, just lifting that left knee. Fix your eye gaze on something that's not moving. And you can stay there, or if you want to go for the toe, straighten out the leg, pull the shoulder back. 5 breaths. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So taking the leg out to the side. Again, eye gaze in the opposite direction if you want to challenge your balance. If it's too much, keep it fixed. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So bring your leg back to centre. Place both hands on the waist. Keep the leg straight, point the toe. 2, 3, 4, and 5, and release. So let's try a tree posture. Again, it's all about your balance. And again, if your balance isn't good today, you can keep your toe on the floor. Just have your heel towards your ankle. You can try taking that right foot to the calf, or maybe even bringing it to the inside of the thigh. Really pressing that foot into the thigh. Avoid your knee joint. You don't want to be putting any pressure on your knees. So taking the hands into heart centre and breathe. Fix your eye gaze. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let's try moving, lengthening the levers and challenging your balance. So take your hands all the way up. Inhale. Exhale. Bring them back to heart centre. So as soon as you start to move, that's when you start to wobble. So why don't you try taking hands out? Inhale. Then exhale, hands back to heart centre. Inhale. Exhale, back to heart centre. Inhale, last one, back to heart centre. And release. Well done. So of course we're going to have to do it on the other side too. So again, choose your tree, whatever suits you. Might be heel to ankle, keeping your toe on the floor, that might be enough. Calf, or the inside of your thigh. So really press that foot into the inside of the thigh. Hands to heart centre and breathe. 5 breaths in and out through the nose. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So inhale, take the hands all the way up. Exhale, back to heart centre. Then let's take the hands wide. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And release. Well done. So let's do a warrior sequence and then we'll make our way to the floor. So inhale, take your hands all the way up to the ceiling, look to your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, tip from the hips, hands to the floor. Inhale, straighten your arms, take your chest forward, look up. Exhale, step or jump back into high plank. Again, knees can be on or off. Lower down, elbows in. Inhale, up dog, chest up and through. Exhale, down. So inhale, step that right foot between your hands. Give it a hand if you need. Back foot to the floor, hands to the ceiling. So nice deep knee bend. Your hips are facing the front of your mat. Taking your eye gaze up towards your thumbs if you can. Try not to flare out your ribcage. 5 breaths. This is Virabhadrasana 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So release left hip round so that your hips are parallel with the long edge of your mat. Reaching the hands out in opposite directions, eye gaze along that middle finger. Virabhadrasana 2. 5 breaths. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So before we finish, turn that right palm towards the ceiling and then take that hand up and over, eye gaze to that top palm, other arm, reaching down that strong straight leg. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So one with middle hands either side of the foot, step back into high plank, lower down, elbows in. Inhale, up dog, exhale, down dog. So let's do our warriors on the other side. So stepping that left foot between the hands, that foot to the floor, hands to ceiling, deep knee bend, hips are facing the front of your mat, hands to the ceiling, look to the thumbs. 5 breaths. 2, 3, edge of the foot's really pressing into the mat. 4, and 5. So releasing the arms. So bringing that right hip round so that it's parallel with the long edge of the mat. And eye gaze along that middle finger. Really reaching out in opposite directions. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So turn that left palm to the ceiling and then taking that arm up and over. Other hand reaching down that back leg. Sun warrior. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So windmill the hands around either side of the foot. Step back into your high plank. Lower down, elbows in. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. So stay in your down dog. So walk the dog again. Just release those hips. Bending one knee, opposite heel into the mat. Just for a few breaths. And then just pop the knees down, take the toes together and sit back in the heels into child's posture. 5 breaths. 2, 3, really reach the hands out in front. 4, and 5. Inhale, come up. And any way you can, come to a seated position. So I like to bring my knee to my elbow, other one behind, and then just roll over and sit down. So, both legs out in front, legs are switched on, feet are flexed. And then I'm going to bring in my right knee, just bring the right foot in, allow the knee to fall out to the side, and press the sole of my right foot to the inside of that left leg. I'm going to sit up and make sure my hips are nice and level. Don't worry about where your knee goes to. You're working on your hips. Don't push it down. You don't want to put any pressure on your knee joints. Inhale, then exhale, fold forward. So go for what you can get hold of, shins, ankles, toes, or if you want to take the bind, taking the hands over the bottom of the feet. Exhale, folding forward, taking as much of your upper body over the lower limbs. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So inhale, rise up, exhale, release. So let's just take that left leg out in an angle, 45 degrees, and adjust that foot back in to press into the inside of that thigh. And I'm just going to reach with my left hand, get hold of the edge of my toe, my foot. If you can't, get your shins, your ankles, wherever you can reach. And then really keeping both hips on the floor, reaching up with that right arm and taking it over. So I'm trying to keep my arm back. I don't want to be taking my chest forward. I'm stretching down the right side. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And inhale, release. So bring that left leg back to centre And then just take the right foot and pop it over the outside of the knee, reaching with the left arm, hugging into that knee, and I'll use my right hand to support my back and twist my body around to have a look over my right shoulder. That left leg's really switched on and the foot's flexed. And breathe, 5 breaths. 2, 3, 4, and 5, and release. So let's do all that on the other side. So straighten out the right leg, really switch the leg on. You don't want it relaxed and your foot falling out to the side, so really have it switched on. Flex that foot, bring the left leg in and just allow the knee to fall out to the side and bring the sole of the foot to the inside of that right thigh. Again, I'm going to just adjust to make sure my hips are nice and level, nice and even. I'm not going to worry about where that knee is, I'm working on the hips. Inhale, and then exhale, fold forward. Again, shins, ankles, toes, or if you can get the bind, get the bind. Exhale, chest down towards the thighs. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, straighten your arms, look up. Exhale, release. And then let's just take that right leg out in a little 45-degree angle. Adjust the left foot back into the inside of the thigh. Sit up nice and tall. And you're just going to reach for the outside of that foot. Again, if you can get the shin, the ankle, toes, wherever you can get to. Then making sure both hips are on the floor. Taking that left arm up and over. And breathing a lovely stretch all the way through that left side. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And release. So bring that right leg back in, pop the left foot to the outside of the knee and hug in. So just hug in with that right arm and then use your left arm to make you sit nice and tall and have a wee look over that left shoulder. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And release. So straighten out both legs. And we'll just finish with a nice forward fold. So reaching for either your toes with your peace fingers or the edges of your feet. Inhale, straighten your arms, take the chest forward, then exhale. Taking as much as you can over those legs. And breathe. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And well done. So it's time for relaxation. So you can prepare by getting yourself a blanket or a jumper, socks, whatever makes you comfortable, and just lie back on your mat and prepare for a short 10-minute yoga nidra. So making sure you're warm, lie back and get yourself into a comfortable position. Relax, breathe, just gently close over your eyes. So try not to move or fidget. Yoga nidra is the practice of yogic sleep, but you don't go to sleep. Try to remain awake and listen to your voice. I'll ask you to move your awareness around your body and to various sensations, emotions, and images. So without opening your eyes, visualise the 4 walls of the room that you're in, the ceiling, the floor, your body lying on the mat. Be aware of your breath, breathing in and breathing out without any effort. Don't try to control your breath, just notice it. Say to yourself, I am practicing yoga nidra. I am aware and relaxed. So Now we'll begin a journey of awareness throughout the body. Move your awareness to the different parts of your body as soon as you hear them named. Don't move them. Just say the name of the part of the body to yourself and visualise them. So we'll start on the right side. So right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, pinky finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, knee toe. Let's move to the left side. Left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, pinky finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, knee toe. Now to the back of the body. Right heel, left heel, right calf, left calf, right thigh, left thigh, right butt, left butt, lower back, middle back, upper back, the entire spine, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of the neck and back of the head. So moving to top of the head, forehead, right temple, left temple, right ear, left ear, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, middle of the eyebrows, right eye, left eye, right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, both lips together, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right side of the chest, left side of the chest, upper abdomen, navel, lower abdomen, the whole right leg, whole left leg, whole right arm, whole left arm, whole face, whole head, whole torso, the whole body, the whole body. Now I'll name a number of different things. Just visualise them or imagine them as best you can. And jump from image to image as soon as you hear it. Red desert, peacock feather, Buddha meditating, a good night's rest, full moon, a cold misty morning, rain in the forest, sun shining overhead, a long golden beach, a bouquet of flowers, snow-capped mountains, tall trees, cool clear water, a relaxing afternoon, a candle burning, a temple on a mountain, a path in the woods, vibrant sunset, cat stretching, a beautiful garden path, your body lying on your mat. Come back to the feeling of your breath flowing in and flowing out of your nostrils. Your body's relaxed and lying on your mat. Notice how heavy your body feels resting on the floor. Bring your awareness to all the points that are touching the floor. Back of your heels, thighs, butt, shoulder blades, arms, hands and head. Don't open your eyes just yet. Visualise the room you're in. Imagine where you are in the room and what other objects are around you. Stay still for just a few more breaths. And then when you're ready, start to move your hands, your feet, arms and legs. Take your time, there's no hurry. Maybe bring in one leg at a time into your chest and then give yourself a hug. Maybe rock back and forwards or side to side, whatever feels nice for you. Just a little massage for your lower back. And then in your own time, roll over onto your side and stay there just for a breath or two. Just in your own time, bring yourself back to a comfortable seated position. That was a short McInerney. I hope you enjoyed it. Kind thoughts, kind words, warm heart, namaste. And thank you for joining me in this short class for your hips and relaxation.